Hello everyone, welcome to the channel. Hope you're doing really well. My name's Lorena Victoria and welcome to Victoria Moon Tarot. Today's video is a mini pick a card reading. I'm going to be using 3 Rider-Waite cards and I'm just general advice about your connections, but I still want you to pick your marker cards intuitively because that's really important for spirit kind of connecting with you. Okay, this is of course a relationship reading and it's basically general advice and see what spirit wants you to know about your connections. Okay, mark card reading number 1, Knight of Wands. Reading number 2, the Justice card. Reading number 3 is the Chariot. I will be back with longer readings. I just didn't want you to go with that reading today. I just felt really drawn to reading for you. But because I didn't have so much time today to do a bigger reading, which I will do, I promise, I wanted to give you some general advice and some spirit messages, whatever comes out, what spirit wants you to know about your connections right now. But what I ask you to do to get the intuition going and the juices flowing, please pick your card from your intuition. If you want to use the picture and you're drawn to the picture, that's fine as well. If you want to listen to the entire video for messages, that's great too, because that's what you're intuitively drawn to. If you more than one card, if you're attracted to one, you can't take your eyes off and can't make your mind up. Your intuition, your gut and spirit is guiding you that way as well. So I want you to really focus on that to do these energetic messages from the universe and spirit. Okay, so what I want you to do now is choose your reading between reading 1, 2 or reading number 3 for general advice about your connections right now. I'll see you at your readings. Hello there, welcome back to your reading. Those of you who chose the Knight of Wands, the feisty, lusty Knight of Wands, free-spirited, creative, and rather sexy, I have to say. So for those of you who chose that card, the Knight of Wands represents anything that's passionate, creative, but a bit of a free spirit as well. Okay, now I'm going to use the Rider-Waite to get some general advice about your connections here. Okay, we already have a card coming out. That was the Knight of Cups and the Ace of Wands. The Knight of Cups has gone in reverse and the Ace of Cups has come out. First thing I got, even with these 2 cards, Knight of Cups in reverse is usually moody. And it can be moody energy or whether someone's also had a little bit of unrealistic expectations going on. I'm kind of feeling for a lot of you already, you're wishing your person would turn into that. So this could be a new romance indicated. Let me get more cards though before I keep going. More romance, more romantic proposals going on. It's like I wish this person would stop being moody and turn into Prince Charming, basically. Let's have a look. We have the 3 of Cups. The 3 of Wands in reverse. This connection could be repaired, I'm feeling. Okay, are you waiting for this person to repair it or waiting for this person to come back? Waiting for this person to renew their love to you in a way is what I'm sensing. At the minute, they might just be so distracted with this card. The 3 of Cups can be a card of partying, but it can be a card of spending too much time with friends. But at times, I think with this reading for a lot of you, because it's still a general reading, okay, it's like you want them to recognize how much you want the connection to work. It might be that I'm also feeling that spirit, just heard spirit say they're not saying anything. They're not saying anything though. And that's what I just heard from one of my spirit guides. It's like they don't say enough for you. The Death card, so everything is stuck. You got the Death card in reverse as well. So everything feels like it's going nowhere right now. So there's limbo going on for you, isn't there? It feels very much like everything's just been, things are left unsaid. They're just left unspoken. I don't feel like, I kind of feel like you want more from this person, but It's that feeling that they're not doing anything about it is what I'm picking up. It's like you're waiting for them to come at you in a more romantic way than possibly you've been getting, or what you've, maybe at first it started off great and then all of a sudden, you know, what's happened? You're left in limbo, this limbo that I can see here. The Hermit, the Seven of Wands reversed, and the Two of Cups. The whole spread is saying the same thing. It's like, why? Why is this person acting this way? Why has this person changed towards me? Why was it good at the beginning and now, you know, it's like you want to renew what was exciting about the time when you first met. This person, of course, might not know you feel this way at all. It could be just your feelings coming out here. So general advice from Spirit, okay? The Hermit's come out. The Hermit is always an intelligent card, and often a card to go within yourself to find out what you really, really want. Look from things from a different perspective as well. Maybe look, sometimes we're so focused on our pain that we can't see things from the other person's point of view. Yeah. So that's what I'm feeling intuitively. It's like, go within yourself, take a little bit time if you need it. Stop worrying about everything. But sometimes I feel like some of you have to put yourself in their shoes. I could just tell the energies, why should I put themselves in their shoes? But it feels like to me, to get what you want, which is romantic proposals here and more romance from this person, it might have to be that you have to see it from their point of view a little bit. You might get a few answers is what I'm feeling. It's like lots of whys on this reading. Why is they acting like this? Why isn't this, why are these things happening like this? At the minute, I think you're stuck in limbo as the energies stand. But to make this connection move, I feel like you have to maybe get your person to drop their defenses. So I just feel like you need to put yourself in this person's, the way this person might be seeing things. Maybe it might help. Okay, my love, that's what I've got for you today. I haven't read 2 and 3 yet, so you're very welcome to go over and listen to messages there also. Hope that helps, that mini pick of cards. I'll be back with longer readings really, really soon with more oracles and everything. I just wanted to use the Rider-Waite today. Thank you so much, loves. Take care. Bye-bye. Hello, my lovelies. Welcome back to your reading. Those of you who chose reading number 2, which was the Justice card. Everything that's about the Justice. I absolutely love the Justice card. This is all about solutions and truths coming out and getting your justice and getting what's yours. And yeah, I love the Justice card. There's more explanations than that, but you've chosen that as reading number 2. Okay. This is why I wanted you all to use your intuition. Let's get some Rider-Waites. I'm using my blue and gold deck today. Have a look at advice of what Spirit wants you to know right now. What's coming out, really? I have no idea. Okay, we've got Knight of Cups the right way up. Knight of Wands in reverse. Wow. Now, you've got 3 knights. What's going on here now? Is this 3 people? Or do we have a Prince Charming here with a Prince or Princess Charming with some chaos, some sexually overdoing it, and a little bit of laziness going on? So it feels, I'm going to get more cards because I'm already getting the feeling that romantically this is great. But there's something here that maybe is too focused sexually possibly and not enough planning. Yeah. 6 of Pentacles. Person might be taking from you. There you go. I know already. Hello. We've got the 2 of Wands. It's like your person, for me, feels like romantically they're great, you know. I'm sensing here, romantically they're great. They give you what you need in the relationship kind of way. But I feel like you want a plan here. You want plans set in stone. You're fed up of possibly waiting for them, or you being the one that seems to be doing all the planning or doing all the arranging, or trying to get the relationship to be more stable or even more secure. The 2 of Wands in reverse. I'm sensing that your person's a little bit scatty, and I feel like they make plans, they break plans, because I I heard make friends, never, never break friends. But I heard it with the word plans. Make plans, never, never make plans. That's what I just heard. It feels like to me that you are the one that plans the practicalities of everything. So you make plans, then your person probably cancels them, or they make an excuse. And I think that is kind of, excuse me for swearing, but pissing you off quite a bit. They're not thinking, I feel like you're thinking of future and they're not thinking of future. They're thinking of the right now and how exciting everything is. Remember, these readings can go vice versa as well. This could be the other way around. Hanged Man and the Fool. And the Seven of Pentacles. So it's like romantically, it's great. They give you what you want most of the time, but I sense there's something about this where your person is like exasperates you sometimes, and you feel like going when you put the phone down from them, or when you finish texting them, or something like that. The Seven of Pentacles, it's like, here I go again. I have to do all the work again, while they just give me enough romance to keep me going, and then they like go off on one and they're off busy doing their own things, and there's me planning all the practicalities again. And that's the energy that I'm picking up with this reading. The Hanged Man and the Fool. I think you're after, I'm going to say, more commitment from them, because sometimes their energies, I feel to me, you don't get that from them. It's like you get a lot romantically. I think they're fine on the romantic. They might be sexually overdoing it a little bit, but they're a little bit lazy on the planning. And I can see that here. And I think you're after some more excitement as well. And they possibly are taking all the excitement, and you look like the boring one planning things all the time. And that's what I'm getting here. So you want some of that excitement. Why can't you be the one having the fun? And they can plan a little bit. Yeah. So yeah, often your plans fall apart with this person. It's like you get excited and then they let you down. And that's what I'm feeling with this reading. Okay, guys, that's what I've seen for you today. If you want to get messages for reading 1 and 3 as well, you're so welcome to pop over and listen to those at the time that I'm filming this. You can listen to the entire video if you want. This is a mini pick card reading today. I'm not doing oracles or message cards. I will be back when I've got a spare bit of time to really go in depth in your readings, but they are in depth, but they're only little energy ones. So I'll be back really soon with a longer pick of cards. I promise. Until then, hope it's okay, the reading, and thank you ever so much for listening and supporting me, and subscribe to the channel as well. Thank you so much. Take care till next time. Bye. Hello everyone, welcome back to your reading. Those of you who chose reading number 3, which was the Chariot. Big changes, action, can indicate a vehicle. The Chariot can actually be a car or a vehicle to travel in, on land, on foot, yeah? And it can be massive changes, or you want massive changes, can indicate travel too. So let's have a look what your Rider-Waite's saying. That might be something that's going on. A card's just dropped out. So we had the Shadow card at the bottom of the deck falling out then. The Knight of Swords has gone in reverse. So he doesn't travel well in reverse. Okay. Let's have a look. Some general advice Spirit wants you to know about your connections. Let's see if I can pinpoint something for you. I'm aware that all the reading is going to be exactly your reading because they're general. Okay. Queen of Wands is in reverse. Right. Whoa. This is heavier energy than I thought it was going to be. So there's some definite stress here. I do feel like your person's pissed you off. Excuse me for swearing. For those of you who've got, I don't mean to be rude or anything, but it feels like they've really pissed you off about something. They've actually upset you. Probably you didn't sleep last night either, or you haven't been sleeping very well. The Knight of Swords in reverse, it's quite nasty in reverse. They're deliberately not nice. And that in turn could have had the knock-on effect of you being quite nasty back, or even you being quite cold towards them. The Sun, they've disappointed you, haven't they, for something? They've got your hopes up, they've disappointed you, and that's what they've done. I can see that here. The Sun in reverse is disappointment. I feel like they've made promises that they've not kept to you, is what I heard. Because you have the Sun in reverse, you have the Nine of Cups, which is a great card, but not when the Sun is in reverse. It's like you were expecting something and they haven't come up with the goods. And you've got your Four of Swords in reverse there as well. So I think you're a little bit fed up. Some of you might have reacted already, maybe saying something to them and they might have been nasty back. So they've upset you back, or a bit of both. But I feel like some of you haven't said a word. It's like, because I actually saw a mouth close, like tight-lipped. So I'm wondering if you're holding it in and you're seething deep down, but you haven't said anything to this person yet. You're hoping that they'll change, aren't you? You're hoping that they'll invest in this connection. You are really hoping that. Wow. You are really hoping that. You're still very much invested in this, even though they get on your nerves and piss you off at times, to use my language. You want them to invest, don't you? We have a Knight of Pentacles. They might be doing that, you know. This could be just... Do you know what I just heard? That your person's tired. Honestly, I just heard Spirit say they're tired. Now, I don't know if that's the excuse that you've told yourself, that I felt then, intuitively, but it feels like maybe they've made the excuse that they're tired, they haven't got time, or maybe you've forgiven them because you think they're tired. That's what I really felt, actually. And I had Spirit Guide just tell me that too. But I think you're hoping this will change. Knight of Pentacles, the Ace of Swords and the Fool. You're hoping that they'll make those promises and keep the promises they've made, or the promises or the stuff that you've been talking about. I just heard Spirit say. I'm getting a lot of Spirit messages through this one. Ace of Swords is communication often, but it can be a new idea, a new exciting idea, or you know, you don't want to fight with this person. I feel like sometimes this person... I'm going to say it, not for all of you. Sometimes they do focus on themselves quite a bit. And I almost hear that you make excuses for their behavior. Okay. This is what I'm picking up intuitively. I'm doing this because this is how I'm picking up a lot intuitively, guys, in this reading. More than the other two, I have to say. Even though the other two were great, Spirit's coming out a lot with this one. So I'm sensing for a lot of you, I just kind of feel like sometimes... I'm going to say it because this is what I'm feeling it. I feel like this person kind of enjoys pissing you off sometimes for some reason. Which is sometimes probably the nasty side of them, I have to say. This is not going to be for all of you, but that is going to trigger with someone. I know it is. Because I'm not being given this message for nothing. All right? So, but I feel like a lot of you, generally, you're still hoping this person's going to come up with these exciting ideas. And still the promises, the maybe that were there at the beginning, you know, what you talked about at the beginning is still going to happen. Possible here that they might just do it, or maybe they're just a bit slower at coming forwards with that Knight of Pentacles. The Knights of Pentacles move, but because they're Pentacles energy, they're a little bit slower. I always say it's because they're sitting on a bigger horse and they go by land. So everything is slower. Yes, so maybe they are still invested, but they're just not doing it as fast as you like, possibly. So you may just have had a little disagreement here, guys. You may just have had disagreement. This person's coming back at you. But I think sometimes this person's got a little bit of a streak in them that's a little bit nasty, and you don't like that about them. It's something possibly you're not comfortable with, but you make excuses for sometimes. Okay, if that's resonating with you, that's the advice this is coming out. I hope there's messages there for you and it's resonating. I'm aware not all of this will resonate with everybody because they are mini energy check-ins or mini pick cards. I will be back with a longer pick of cards. I promise, I promise, I promise. I just have... It's been so full on, a lot going on in the last few weeks. And yeah, I'm trying to fit them in. As soon as I get that spare hour and, you know, Spirit is calling me, I get those longer ones done. I will be back, I promise. But I don't want to leave you without one. I really wanted to read for you today. And I knew I did the right thing. So thank you so much for listening to the reading. I hope you got clarity from this reading too. I'll be back really soon. Don't forget to subscribe, turn on the notification bell. Until then, take care till then. Bye bye.